Hey y'all, this is Tessa Daniels, and this is my digital literacy narrative. Today I have laid out for y'all a timeline of some of my favorite books that have inspired me to become the writer that I am today, as well as really igniting that passion in me for literature as I plan on becoming a high school literature teacher, God willing, of course. But let's start at my earliest years, Bob Books and Biscuits Fun Treasury. I remember just sitting down reading these books with Mom numerous times before bedtime. Really liked reading when I was a kid. Same thing with this one. Wasn't a huge Dr. Seuss fan, but I did love this book. And these books, I always carried them around with me everywhere I went. I don't really know why. It's weird, but these two I hold dear to my heart. The one on the left, The Kissing Hand, it indoctrines this kind of, I guess, a goodbye gesture me and Mom adopted from this book. She would drop me off at daycare, and I hated daycare, and I hated being away from her. So this goodbye gesture that we got from this book did help me part from her, I guess. The one on the right, I Spy, also good memories with this one too. Spending time with my mom's mom. Me and Nanny would just go through this book, flip through the pages, and just some really good memories with both of these books. Moving into elementary school, the first two books are some of my first two chapter books. The one in the middle, a favorite book growing up. And then the book on the right is a collection, actually, a collection of stories from kids from kindergarten to about 5th grade. My story is in there from 2nd grade. It's from this kind of like a writing camp at Mercer University we did in 2nd grade, so that was really cool, my teacher admitting me into that. This book was my favorite in middle school. We read this, I think, in 8th grade, and along with The Night by Eli Wiesel. So those were my favorite in middle school. Moving on to high school, we read this book, the last lecture freshman year in Coach Snell's education class. Probably the first book that I read cover to cover that I really did enjoy. Teaches many great life lessons, and it's very inspiring. This book by Nicholas Sparks, I'm not a huge Nicholas Sparks fan, but this book, actually I didn't even read the book, I plan on reading it. The movie I really liked, and the character, the woman on the right, is actually the woman that I compared myself to in character analysis, so check that out. But yeah, that book I plan on reading. Sorry, there's my finger. This is sophomore year. This little carpet right here, that was sophomore year reading. Sorry, Miss Beach. I wasn't really interested in reading, and my grade reflected that, so sorry. This is junior year. Not crazy about the books from junior year, but I did really enjoy the curriculum, learning about American history and learning about how the authors wrote because of what was going on in their life during that time. So if I could teach one class, it would be American Lit, the same one Coach Barton taught, so good year. That was when I really got into literature. This is my favorite book. Sean John gave this to me, I think, my junior year birthday. Yeah, last year on my birthday. We hadn't talked in months, and he just randomly came up to me and gave this to me on my birthday, and it's been one of the best gifts. So I advise this book. It's my favorite. These are my favorite as well. Not in any relation to that, but the left is Perks of Being a Wallflower. Great book, great movie, which I don't say that about many novels, but like the one in the middle, Lone Survivor, definitely my favorite war movie, or not war movie, no, my favorite war novel. The movie I did not like, but the soundtrack of the movie I liked. And then the one on the right, also a movie, haven't seen it and haven't finished American Sniper, but I plan to. This, Wuthering Heights, represents senior year. I haven't loved the books this year, but I really do appreciate the way that the authors write, if that makes any sense at all. And getting into these more in-depth novels that make you think intellectually and reading more biblical novels has really gotten me into annotations. So these two books represent my annotations in Bible studies. And then these books, haven't read any of them yet, but I plan to this summer. These are all gifts that I've gotten, Christmas, birthday, and the one on the top right from Coach Barton actually just yesterday. So my favorite gifts I've gotten have been CDs, handmade gifts, and books. So if you want to get me a present, you can get me a book. Anyway, thank you for your time, and I hope you have a good day. God bless.